I got a fun little story here. This is actually was interesting to me. For some of you who delve deep and look for cooler resin kits and stuff for your larger scale Star Trek models, you probably know about this Jemmadar cruiser in 2500 scale, which is the main Boss's Big approved Star Trek attack wing upgraded scale. And the Delta Quadrant has made this thing for a good while. I mean, it's been available for at least 2 or 3 years that I'm aware of, or longer than that actually. And I kept putting it off because it's like a $125 model, and I'm like, well, man, I want to do Dominion War battles, but that's a lot of money for one motherfucking model too. $125. I mean, that's a whole wave of Star Wars stuff or a bunch of other little cool ships. These little guys, $12, $15 a pop. And these are all perfect for upscale battles. So, yeah, that's a heck of a bite, man. At $2,500. $125. I'm looking at the scale on the box, $2,500. But yeah, so my man tells me, John over at Starship Model tells me, you know what, Eric's closing up shop for reasons I'm not going to discuss, and that model's no longer available, and the website is down. So this is all you're going to get, stuff like this. Well, that was horrifying. And I'm like, man, I put it off for a couple years, and now I can't get it. Horrible. So I called John up, man. I said, hey, look, you know, Eric, can you get me one of these? Yeah, I could probably do that. Let me call him up. I'll get back with you. Well, he did. And he told me on our phone conversation and emails that this is, unless there's some changes with licensing, and if Eric does something different over at the Delta Quadrant, which is now gone, if he makes some new business plans or does something else, and they might come back maybe, but don't hold your breath. So as it stands, I got the last, and he specially got it for me from Eric directly. They sent it and got it. This is the last one. Period. I bought the last one. So that makes it a little extra cool in my book because, one, John went to that extra trouble for me. And I got a really cool model for my Boss's Big approved Star Trek attack wing badass Dominion War and other era battles. So I'm real happy about that, man. This is a, I already got it. Obviously, I already opened it up and laid it out because this model's, it was drowned in foam to keep it protected because it's an expensive, persnickety indulgence to have one of these damn things. And kind of expensive, very well detailed. It's a real pain in the ass. It takes a lot of work to make one of these and have it cast good, not be warped and bubbly, and have all these little fine details messed up. So yeah, I mean they've had it really packaged up good in styrofoam, and you know how I feel. I'm gonna have a layout picture of this in the video too. Y'all know how I feel about that damn styrofoam. It's evil. So I went ahead and just opened that up. So I would have to deal with the styrofoam, man. It was all over the place. For one of the really cool, cool little extra little stories here. These Star Trek ships were sent to me by one of my brothers on Google, and I'm not going to name him because I ain't trying to, you know, none of your business. But he decided for some personal reasons he was going to get out of doing the higher end gaming. Because these models, I mean, they're like $15, $20, $10, $12, $15, $20 a piece. And you want to build a little fleet, it costs a bit of money to do that if you want to have fun and have a bigger game. and especially if you want to emulate the Star Trek Attack Wing, as per WizKids, if you want to do something comparable to them, but you don't like the way that the scales all fucked up, you get these, which are all in scale with each other relative. And he decided that after trying to keep up with it for about a year, he just wanted to do something else. So I want him to, I appreciate that. He sent it to me for Christmas, actually. And I had so much stuff to talk about Christmas, and I left waiting for January to do it about this. But I just want to say thanks, brother. And when I do start posting some battles this year with the Boss's Big Approved scale and these big models, I'm going to holler at you every time I post it. And then every time I use these models, yeah, there's your stuff on the table, brother. You were right. They're going to have a good home.